have Small Talk Speech and Language Therapy, Smart Talkers preschool communication groups, and I also edit SNL World, which is the global bulletin for speech and language professionals. I'm talking to you today about marketing ourselves, because I think if we're going to survive as a profession in the 21st century, we've got to start thinking about this and start thinking in a way that's different to we've ever had to think before. So what's marketing? Well, it's actually a catch-all for all forms of communication, but the most valuable forms of communication a business will do. And all businesses need to do it. What happens if we don't? Well, many business owners push this down their list of priorities. As they get busy, they forget about it, or they just don't do it. They're too busy working in the business to fully work on the business. But if you don't do it, then the business sales will dwindle, the business will decline, and may even cease to exist. Now, I know that sounds dramatic if we're transferring that analogy to our profession, but I am concerned about that. UK speech and language therapists have got all the skill sets that a job agency would be looking to divide a profession into. We've got the lot, look at it. Communication skills, organisation, management, work survival skills. But we're the quietest profession ever. We don't tell anybody what we do, never mind what we can do. We're often too busy doing it to promote it. And we've got to change this. Now, certainly most British speech and language therapists have problems blowing their own trumpet. I have found that the articles I'm sent from American speech and language therapists are much more prolific. They don't mind doing that. Whereas we might see it as arrogant or not nice in some way. It's a British thing, I think. It's also a speech therapy thing. Well, we have got to alter that. So how can we do that? Well, these days, they say the best form of advertising is to be seen as expert in your field. Look at all the experts we've heard today. We are the experts. We're the only ones who fully know what we do. So get out there onto the social media marketing that Rebecca will tell us all about. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Write a blog. We have 7,000 readers to our blog each month. That's a fantastic potential to promote to those people about speech and language therapy. I want you to think about putting articles in local and national publications. It's easy to get into local, harder to get into national, but it's not impossible. I want you to think more about putting what you do in speech therapy publications. So obviously we've got Bulletin, obviously SNL World, but I also want you to think, where are the people you want to target? What do they read? And aim for those publications too. Press releases can be on anything. It can be news, it could be case studies, it could be where you've been put up for an award. Don't just accept it, tell everybody about it. We're already writing up what we're doing. We're evaluating all the time. We're doing reflective practice. So it doesn't take much tweaking to put this in a format that you can share. We're doing it. Just get it out there. Get involved in research if possible, and I'm not talking about giving everything up and going to do a PhD. I'm talking about approaching the universities. There's lots of postgraduates who are looking for projects. There's lots of undergraduates who are looking for projects. We're about to do something with De Montfort University, for example. Get involved with the groups you need to access. I go to the Locality Partnership Board meetings every month because that's where the commissioners go that I want to access. So that's the best sort of marketing I can do. What happens if we don't? Well, like the businesses I mentioned before, the need for us will decline, business will dwindle, and we may even cease to exist. Yes, it sounds dramatic, but I am worried about that. So shout about what you do. Don't keep it to yourself. We're doing some fantastic things. I would say that we have the best job in the world. And what we need to do is make sure that we're telling everybody about this job, telling them about the fantastic skill set that we've got. We need to tell the world. Thank you for listening.